Hey guys, my name is Sage, and today is the third day of me building a farm. Today is December 2nd, 2019, Monday. Alright, um, I'm trying to clean the soil outside my house, but in December it rains a lot, so I ended up doing this starter kit to grow some seeds. That way, at least we're a little bit, so at least when the soil outside dries up, then we're able to clean it. Well, hopefully it doesn't rain a lot to the point that this thing over here grows and then it's not gonna, the soil outside is gonna, it's not ready yet. And hopefully that doesn't happen. But it takes a while for this to grow. At least it says on the seed package it's gonna be like 10 days, somewhere around there. All right, so let me show you outside. All right, so that's the outside, and so this is the outside, and when you see me on my first video, I was picking off weeds and stones. Well, not stones, just weeds, and I got most of it. There's not really much weed that this place. Uh, there's not much weeds in this place at the start. You know, it's probably like, a little bit. I mean, like, there's probably like that corner over there. That's the only part that has weed, and then that. So yeah, but there's stones on the ground like that. So there's stones on the ground. So I'm wondering. I have to pick up the stones no matter what, but I'm not sure of if I have to pick the really small stones. Hopefully not, because yeah. So I can't clean this place yet because everything is muddy. So if I clean this place, there's probably gonna be like a half a foot footprint all over the place, and probably it's probably gonna make it more difficult to clean once it's all dried up, since there's footprints everywhere. All right, so let's go back to the to our starter kit. Let me get something in the garage real quick. Alright, so I gotta water this every 24 hours. So let's do this. Got my Hearthstone mug over here. You know what? It's spilling. Let's change the container. I try not to pour. I try to pour really, really slowly. That way the seed doesn't go to the side and then it's gonna go to the side. We want the seed to grow in the center of every pocket. So I don't have any, I don't know how to grow plants. All I know is that, well, I don't even know how to do this in the first place. Like, what I was gonna do in the very beginning is just clean the soil outside and then put some seeds in the ground and just water it. That was what I was gonna do in the beginning. But when I go to like say like a gardening store. So they have these things over here with the small plants in it. So, I mean, I guess both, I'm not sure, maybe both works, but I think uh, the only reason why not the only it's just that it's winter right now, and I think there's a lot higher chance of growing any kind of crop if you grow it first, like indoors, because I think seeds has a lot difficult. It's I think it's a lot. I think it's difficult for seeds to grow in cold temperatures. So we have to grow the seeds indoor first and then plant it. And yeah, so and then I was told that not. I mean, it's not just like putting the seeds in the ground and then just watering it. So there's like a different kind of soil to put on to mix in with the soil outside. So I got they told me to get this for the starter mix. This is the Miracle Grow seed starting potting mix, and from what this starter kit looks like, the soil over here is a lot different than what's outside. Outside is just clay. This one, it's kind of like a spongy looking thing. It's really soft. It's like ground coffee, but it's kind of like it's made out of wood, and it's like wood, ground wood, then mixed in with dried soil, and there's a little bit of rocks over here, but it's like really small rocks. So yeah, so I think that's what needs to be. I think that's what needs to be done outside is to mix these kind of soil with the soil outside. That way, it's actually meant for growing uh, plants. So I don't have any. I don't know how to grow plants, and hopefully this thing works. So hopefully this seeds grow over here. This seeds I think it's gonna grow for sure over here, and then, but I think if we start planting outside, hopefully they will grow over there too. All right, what else? Oh yeah, so if if you like gardening and you're a video gamer and you like space, I think you would like the game Fastest Trip to Earth. Fastest Trip to Earth is a video game where you have a ship and you're trying to get back to Earth, and yeah, so I'm just gonna say it like that. That way, if you do get it, it's not spoiled. Another video game that I think you would like to have if you like gardening and space is Surviving Mars. You should definitely try that out. Um, all right. So this is the third day of farming. So I'm gonna end the video over here, put the lid on, and then yeah. So today is December 2019, Monday. All right, so I'll see you on my next vid. Bye.